Bangarang Rufio, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Lost Boys Gaming. Nintendo finally did it. They announced a Nintendo Direct for tomorrow, September 13th. That'll feature 40 minutes of games that'll be coming out this winter. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video so you are kept up to date with everything going on here at Lost Boys Gaming. You're not going to want to miss any of our coverage of the Nintendo Direct, and we'll make sure to bring you guys the latest information as we get it. So without further ado, let's hop into our predictions for what we will see tomorrow at the Nintendo Direct. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So first things first, we've talked a little bit about this on the channel. I think that we will finally see the announcement of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD coming to Nintendo Switch. We talked a little bit about it with Jeff Grubb showing it off, saying, hey, this is going to come. This is going to come. He's been beating that drum for a while, and last week saying that, hey, it's going to be this big Zelda blowout. So I think that we will get Wind Waker and Twilight Princess this week. I don't know when the announcement comes or the release date comes, but the announcement obviously is going to come tomorrow. So I think those are the first kind of big games that we'll see. I think that it's time to finally have those games come. Continuing the Zelda trend, I think that I don't think this will come at the beginning of the Direct. This will probably be the very last thing, as it is mostly focused on games coming this winter, but I do think that they will slip a Breath of the Wild 2 something in there. I'm assuming that we're going to get a release date, a specific date, because all we know is spring 2023. So I think they'll give us a specific release date, and I think they give us a title and probably a new trailer. So I think they have a trailer, and then it'll fade, to, hey, this is the title, and it releases on this date. So I think we're going to get a Breath of the Wild 2 little peek. We're going to get Wind Waker and Twilight Princess as well. The other thing that I think we're going to finally get a Game Boy and Game Boy Advance onto Nintendo Switch Online. We talked about this a while ago. They had the Sloop was kind of leaked. We saw people playing games on it. We saw some stuff updated with it on the Nintendo shop. That's, even though we can't get to it, that there was some updates going on. So I think that as we hit this September Direct is usually when we see an update about what Nintendo Switch Online is going to do. So I think we're going to get a couple of updates of that. The first obviously being, as I just mentioned, the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games coming. I think that's something they could easily do. I also think that we get another roadmap for the Nintendo 64. I don't think that they're going to continue to drop one game at a time, just blind. We finally had run out of games, essentially. They had 2 months, I believe, where they've dropped games that we didn't know about, where we got Pokemon Puzzle League and then Wave Race 64 in August. So I think that they'll announce whatever the game for September is, but then I think they give us another bunch of games that'll be coming out down the line, so we can kind of expect what to see there. So I think those are our big updates for Nintendo Switch Online, that we'll get a GBA and Game Boy coming to the Switch, and then also just kind of an update on what the 64 is going to be doing. And then I also think we will also be getting our Metroid Prime remaster announcement here. This game could come out very soon as well. I think this is a great opportunity for Nintendo to kind of have like a retro feel to a Nintendo Direct. I think they're going to be talking about a lot of remasters, a lot of old systems coming. So I think that a Metroid Prime remaster here makes sense, as we'll already be getting Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. They're going to be talking about the 64 and the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy games coming. And then I think they will also drop this Metroid remaster. I think that there's also possibilities for a new Donkey Kong game. I know we've talked a little bit about it. I think that's a very real possibility that they can announce a Donkey Kong game at this. I don't know if that makes sense for it to release this year, so maybe they don't talk about it, but I think that it is something that we could definitely see as well as a new Donkey Kong game. And then, who knows, maybe we see something about Metroid Prime 4. Maybe we see about Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. That game's been delayed for a while. Maybe we finally get that game to come out. So there's a ton of stuff for Nintendo to announce here. Personally, those are my predictions right now. I think that those are the things we can really bet on. Is a Twilight Princess, Wind Waker announcement. I don't think they're going to be double packed. That's going to be my other prediction. I don't think that they are in double pack. I think they come out individually, one at a time. And then I also think we're going to get an announcement for Breath of the Wild 2, a release date, a window, a title, an actual title for the game finally, and then also a Metroid Prime remaster along with the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance coming to Nintendo Switch Online. So I'm really interested to know what you guys are thinking. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let me know down in the comments what you guys are wanting to see, what your predictions are. I'm really interested to see what you guys are saying. We did have a 95% or 98, no, 95, 96 responses, not percent, 96 responses, I think. About 68% of you said that you also thought that the Direct was being announced today. It was. So I'm interested to hear from you guys on what you guys are thinking we're going to get tomorrow as well. So appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, catch you later.